All right, time to pull clutch number 12 for the year. This is a Super Pastel Pinstripe Yellow Belly Desert Ghost Het Pied female bred to a Pastel Lesser DG male. So let's go ahead and get her off these eggs and see what we got. 8 eggs from this girl. 9 eggs from this girl, 8 of which were good, 1 was bad. So we'll go ahead and average weight per egg was 99 grams. We're going to get these in the incubator and we'll be back here in 55 days. All right, time to cut clutch number 12 of the year. As a reminder, this is a Super Pastel Pinstripe Yellow Belly Desert Ghost Het Pied female bred to Pastel Lesser DG male. So everything should be pastel. And then we've got Pinstripe Yellow Belly and Lesser in there. Everything should be visual DG and everything should be 50% Het Pied. We've got 2 pippers, so I'm going to do them first. Let's see what we got. This one first. Alright, so Pinstripe, DG, definitely pastel. I would say probably Yellow Belly as well for that one, from what I'm seeing. If you've done these with us before, you know my identification in eggs is not a strong suit of mine. Everybody has their strengths. This isn't one of mine. Alright, next up. Ooh, an all-white snake. So, solid question. No idea. I know Lesser and Yellow Belly are both in the Bell complex. If you breed Lesser and Yellow Belly, do you get Lesser leucistics?
We'll see.
Or bells? I don't know. I have to look that up because now I'm curious. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. Ooh. Wonder if this girl's not really super pastel because that just looks like a Desert Ghost Pinstripe to me. We're going to have all kinds of questions when we go look at this clutch for post-shed that need answered. Also, we'll have to look back and see if for some reason this one bred with somebody else partway through the season.
Fair.
Alright, that looks like more something I'd understand. Definitely at least pastel, possibly super pastel, Pinstripe. Questionable on Yellow Belly. Desert Ghost.
Yeah, it looks a lot more like her.
Yeah.
So I can see what you're saying.
And then here we have... So that's Lesser. Should be a Lesser DG. I can't tell anything else from being in the egg. Next up. That looks like a super pastel Pinstripe, probably Yellow Belly.
A lot of pinstripes in this.
Yeah, a lot of pinstripes in this. Not many Lessers in this, surprisingly. Unless I'm just not seeing Lesser in the egg. And we'll see it more once they're out and shed. Another Pinstripe. Pastel Pinstripe DG, at least that much. A lot of these, I'm telling you, I at least see these things. And that there could be more once we can get them out and see them better. But yeah, I expected to see, more Lessers. Given... the parentage. Crazily enough, maybe that's just Pastel Desert Ghost? Interesting codoms on this one. We'll have to see more once they get out of the eggs and we can actually take a good look at them. So we're going to go ahead and get these back in the incubator and we'll be back here for post-shed. Alright, post-shed for clutch number 12 of the year. This is confusing. So I'm going to tell you what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a Super Pastel Pinstripe Yellow Belly Desert Ghost Het Pied female bred to a Pastel Lesser Desert Ghost male. This girl has laid for us before. Everything she produced was pastel. And she definitely looks like Super Pastel DG to us. But this baby here just looks like a DG Pinstripe with 0 pastel. And if she's super pastel, that shouldn't be possible. Everything else looks like it has Pastel in it. And everything she's produced previously for us has had Pastel. So that's really confusing thing number one. Then we have 3, 1, hold on, 2, definitely 2 Pastel Pinstripe Yellow Belly Desert Ghost. This will probably list as just a Pastel Pinstripe non-Yellow Belly Desert Ghost looking at it. This is the Super Pastel Pinstripe Yellow Belly Desert Ghost. You can tell the difference there. Over here, we have a Pastel DG and then a Pastel Lesser DG, which also makes sense because everything else has Pastel in it. Now, this White Snake. More confusion because we looked back at everybody she's bred to over the past 3 years, and none of them have anything in it that should have produced a White Snake with her. And then we looked at the parents of those babies, those other males, and the parents of her to see what might be going on. And there's nothing there that should have produced a white baby either. And we produced all of those. So I have no idea how we have an all-white baby. There's no other yellow belly in there. So I'm not sure what that's coming from. And I'm not sure how we produced a non-pastel baby from a girl who's been super pastel for everything and definitely looks super pastel. So we're going to label these as what we know they are. As far as how this happened, I don't know. We'll probably do a batch of, like a full genetic test on the white one to see what it comes out as, just to be curious. But yeah, that's where we're at on this clutch. So I don't have anything else in this one. It's real confusing. Holly, you have anything?
I have no idea.
All right. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff, and we'll see you next week.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.